Hi, I'm Alexandra, a psychic spiritual counselor, and welcome to Alexandra's Psychic Eye. Have you ever wondered what is a premonition and why do we get them? The word premonition literally means forewarning, and that is what it mainly does. The mind has unlimited resources from which to tap into, and unlike the brain, is not limited by space or time. So viewing from anywhere along the timeline is not an issue. All information comes from divine spirit and may be obtained at any time. Depending on our need to know, spiritual information will make its way to us to guide us through turbulent times, or just let us know of what's going on around the corner, or who may be pestering us on the other side of that telephone call. So, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Today we're going to devote our usual talk show segment to an open forum for psychic spiritual guidance. Viewers have often written in and asked if I would do readings for them on the show. Well, now's your chance. Audience members and callers will have the opportunity to speak to me today. You can also catch me every Sunday night on Journey into the Light on Blog Talk Radio. I devote a great part of the show to speaking with callers and helping them through some rough situations. Go to psychiceye.tv for data and the phone number and to call in. Having trouble at work, wondering where to find love, happiness, concerned about your health, or maybe have a general question about the paranormal, all are welcome to call in or come up to the side mic in the studio. Joining us right now is my sidekick for the evening, Hector Bosa.
Thank you for letting me be here and be a sidekick today.
A producer here at CTV. Hector has come armed with some compelling questions from some of our viewers about our psychic gifts and what they're all about. Hector, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Really happy to see you.
Thank you. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Usually, that's okay. You're usually on the other side of the camera.
And once in a while, I'm in front of
right,
you too.
But you know, and then you have your own show.
Yes.
So, would you like to start off with some questions that you have?
Well, yes, I would. I wouldn't mind, because the way how I got these questions, believe it or not, I actually I asked people. I went outside, I asked people, and so forth. And plus the emails that I've gotten from you being on my show, that was something else too.
Yeah,
but
thank you.
not to plug my own show.
Thanks for having me on your show.
No, the Home Invaders at variety show, Channel 34 on Sundays.
Yes.
But but the first question is, you always mention the light. What is the light?
The light. Okay. Well, to put it in the most simplest earthly terms, okay? The light is who we truly are. We are the light, okay?
Okay.
It is our godness. It is love. It is everything that we are. And it is the power that we are. Then there are the lights within us that we can use to bring much to us. You follow?
Right.
It's kind of, it's not an ethereal thing, the light. It's real. It's an actual thing. Now, what I'd like you to do, and I'd like all the viewers and the audience members to do, is close your eyes for a moment, okay? And just follow the sound of my voice, okay? And I want you to visualize the top of your head opening up. And then what I want you to do is I want you to see this beautiful, magnificent sunlight. I call it the Christ light, meaning the Christos. It's non-sectarian, has nothing to do with religion. It's just the light of love. And I want you all to feel that light. Is everyone connecting? Just open up the top of your head, play a game, and I want you all to see that light coming through you. And feel the wonderful glow of that light. That is who you really are. We come from that light and we go back to that light. But while we're on this plane, that light is always there and we can always connect with it. So I hope that I answered your question, Hector. You can all come out of it now.
Whoa.
I hope everybody enjoyed. So what did you experience?
I experienced, how can I say, more emotions than
More
anything.
emotions?
Yeah, because,
We have a caller.
Go.
So you felt a lot of emotions.
Yes.
Okay, we have a caller. Okay. All right. Hello?
Hello?
Hi, this is Alexandra. You're on television, Alexandra Psychic Eye. Who's this?
Hi, this is Leanna. I'm from New Jersey and I'm 15 years old.
Ah, okay, Leah, who's 15 years old, from New Jersey. How can I Leah, you said?
Yeah, well, recently my dad has come back into my life, and for most of my life, he hasn't been there.
Okay.
And I'm not really comfortable yet with him when I'm around him or about the whole situation. So do you think you can give me some guidance as to what to do?
Okay. Leah, the first thing that I'd like you to do is understand that if he's returned, this is now the time when he needs to be there, okay? And perhaps you've called him to you, or he's called you to him, but one of you or both of you, which I call a dyad, you know, the two of you need each other. And so if he's there, sweetheart, that's because you both need each other. So it's a kind of a situation that I want you to accept the fact that he's there for the reason that he's supposed to be there. So that just take the acceptance in. Number two, what I'd like you to do is forgive him for not being there. Because I'm sure that, and if there's anything I'm telling you that is not true, I want you to interrupt me, okay? So I'm sure that you weren't very happy with him not being in your life. Okay? Is that correct?
Okay, thank you.
I'm not done.
Okay.
I want you to forgive him for his not being there, and I want you to, every time you think of him, whether you see the light or not, I want you to surround him in the pink light of love, okay? And understand that you have what's called a higher self, and send your higher self to his higher self for the purpose of open, loving communication. And you can speak to him spiritually. He has come back to help you financially. There's going to be some major things going on in your life that you're going to need his help with, okay, major. This is like 15 and 16, 17 can be a very tumultuous time. And you need him. And he needs to be there for you. So forgiveness is the key here. And that doesn't mean it was okay that he left. It just means that you're not a victim of what he did. So once you forgive him, Leah, there's going to be a love and a caring and an openness between the two of you. And that's all I want to say now, because they're telling me that we have to move on to the next person. But please keep in touch, you know, under Psychic Eye, and let me know how things are going. I'd love to hear your progress.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That was a very good call. Very good call. Very insightful.
Yes. So what did you feel when you did the meditation?
Well, I was at peace. I was at peace, more or less. And that's what normally does when you meditate and so forth.
Well, when you did that meditation with the light, you felt peaceful?
Yeah, yes. Mm-hmm. More peaceful than normal, because my schedule is so hectic, like everybody else's in the world.
Well, your name is
Yeah.
Hector.
Yes, exactly.
So your feeling and your name goes together.
Yes, and, killed by Archimedes. If you look that up in
You
the
can
dictionary.
change your name to relaxation.
Exactly. Yeah,
right?
exactly. I wish.
Did you see anything when you?
I was more at peace. More at peace. I didn't really see much as most people do, but it's probably because I don't practice it enough. That's probably one of the reasons why it does happen that way. Because the more you practice, the more you open. I'm assuming, like a can, you open up the can.
Absolutely, it's like
So-
singing. You develop your singing muscles are going to the gym.
Right.
You develop your
Muscles and so forth, right?
Right.
But
So that tells me that you're not meditating every day.
No. I don't even sleep every day the way I go sometimes.
Okay, so now we have to get you into a more relaxed mode.
Yes.
So what are the questions that you have for me, Hector, about
Yeah,
spirituality?
Well, here's the thing. Let me read this because this is a very good question about
Sure.
some people, or some psychics, or some people. They say they use angels to guide them. What do
Yes.
you do?
Uh-huh. Okay, that's a very good question.
Well, who's your guide, basically?
Okay. My guide is all the information that comes to me comes through my higher self directly. It's like a radio receiver. You turn me on and it just comes right through me. Okay? Because I am centered, which took me many, many years of my life through the teachings of my teacher to get centered. Okay? I don't use any gimmicks like tarot cards, crystals. I'm not guided by angels necessarily. Okay? I may have an angel give me a warning for something, or protector give me a warning. But when I do a reading, let's say on you or anybody else, the information comes right through the Christ, and I'm not referring to Christianity. It's a non-sectarian spiritual thing. It comes from my higher self, from your higher self right into my higher self. Okay? So I'm guided by the higher self, connected to the Holy Spirit, connected to your Godness. You follow?
Yes, I actually do.
Right. So it's kind of a thing that's hard to explain to people, Hector, because it's sort of like unless you've experienced it,
Right.
it's you say, well, where is she getting this from?
Who knows?
And half the time I feel that way too. But the messages are very, very sharp. I mean, I must have told this a few times on the show. I was asked a question by this young lady who is connected with, my veterinarian at his office. And she said, my husband passed away, late 20s. Can you tell me something about him?
Right.
And I said, well, what would you like to know? She says, anything you can tell me. I said, well, what's the C around him? It came, of course, very loud and clear, the letter C. And she said, nothing. So I went right for his name. I don't know why I went for his name. I said, well, what was his name? I don't know why. She said his name was Michael. I said, no, his name was not Michael. And she said, I think I know my husband's name. I said, I'm sure you know his name, but I'm telling you now, the C is the name, not M. She said, after about a minute or two of thinking, she said, oh my God, you're right. He is Clarence. His real name on his birth certificate is Clarence.
Wow.
So where did I get that information from? The Holy Spirit,
So
and from the higher self.
So basically what you're saying is it's coming more from here
Yeah.
than an angel or people showing up.
It's
and so
not
forth.
coming from an angel.
Okay.
Okay, it's coming through my higher self,
right.
from yours, from the Christ,
Okay.
from the Holy Spirit. It's a very spiritual experience. Some people say my angels have told me things,
Right.
that kind of thing.